Hey guys, my name is Chelsea and I just wanted to do another surgery video, but this time it's not cosmetic, it is for LASIK eye surgery. So I got LASIK eye surgery 9 months ago. I got it right before Christmas on the 21st, and I just wanted to share the surgery experience and what I'm dealing with now. So when I went in to get surgery, obviously I was thinking of it for a while. My auntie has it, and actually my other auntie as well. There's 2 types you can get, well 3 now, but I got given the choice of doing PRK or LASIK because I do have thinner corneas, and with LASIK you can't really get it done if you have thinner corneas. They decided that my corneas were just borderline, so I would be able to go with LASIK, which was less healing time. You're supposed to see 20/20 the next day, and with PRK it takes up to 3 weeks, and then your eye can actually heal pointed again, which is what I have, is an astigmatism, and then you have to go ahead and maybe even get the surgery done again. So I decided to go with LASIK. It is more drying on the eyes, I do know that, and it's kind of more invasive because you're going deeper than if you're going with PRK. They just take the top layer off, and I know with LASIK they have to cut around a circle and then put the flap back down after they correct your eye. So obviously you get a bunch of tests done where you're going, they shape your eye, they do the eye test, they do a bunch of different tests for you, even day of surgery, and then again when you're going in to see the surgeon. And when I was going in to see the surgeon, I was super nervous, obviously, and they put numbing drops in your eye, and then he looks at your eyes just to make sure this is the proper decision. And so after that, you lay down, they clamp your eyes open, which I was freaking out at that point. I didn't have time to take Ativan or anything, so that kind of sucks. And he just put pressure on my eye, which I knew from watching previous videos. He was making the flap part, and that part freaked me out because I knew what part he was doing from watching so many videos. And it just felt like pressure. It felt like he was pushing on my eye so hard, and I was thinking, is my eye gonna explode? Like, I was terrified. But it ended up being fine, and then I move over to another machine that does, I guess, the shaping. You have to look in a light, and it's just a big flashing light, and you smell like burned rubber. And it just pulses your eye, and you have to stay very still. So as soon as somebody says stay still, you don't want to stay still. So I was freaking out because he said I'm doing great, but he kept saying stay still at the same time. So it's like, am I moving? Like, are you gonna, like, F my eye up? I'm pretty nervous now. So most people, when they're done putting their flap down, they get up, I've seen in videos, and they're like, wow, I can read the clock, I can see 20/20 like right away. So I was super excited for that, and I got up and I couldn't see anything. So I was freaked out because I got up and I couldn't, it was so blurry. Then they have you go sit in another room in the dark for, I think it was 20 minutes maybe, and you have to wear these sunglasses and you just have to sit there. So that's what I did, and then afterwards I noticed that my eyes were burning, like so bad. So they want to make sure that the flap was properly sealed. So after the 20 minutes you go into another room and they look at your eyes and just make sure that everything is sealed the way it's supposed to be, and I couldn't even open my eyes for them. They were burning so bad. So they put numbing drops in again just so that you can open your eyes, and everything was great. Then afterwards they said just try to keep your eyes shut, use drops every 3 hours, every hour, and come back tomorrow. So I went home, and on the drive home, obviously you have to have somebody driving you after this. It was the worst. Like, I couldn't open my eyes were pouring out water, like I couldn't even stop it, and it felt like I got like Tabasco really badly in my eye, or a scratch, and all I wanted to do was rub my eyes, and obviously you can't. And I couldn't see, I was scared to open my eyes. So the whole drive home, it was about an hour drive and lots of traffic, so it kind of freaked me out because I can't see what's going on. And so I finally got home, and I could not even walk in my door without help. So I walk into my house and I go to the basement and I shut all the blinds because light is so sensitive to my eyes at this point. So I shut my blinds and I lay there for the rest of the night, but I had to get my husband to put drops in my eyes for me, like instructed, and that was so hard. My eyes just wanted to shut, and obviously him coming close to my eye freaked me out. So we had a little bit of a hard time doing that. So just make sure you have somebody helping you do the drops, because for me it was impossible. I couldn't do it myself. So after about, I would say 4 hours of really intensely burning eyes, like almost regretting my decision because I just was in so much pain. Like, I couldn't look around, I couldn't open my eyes, I felt like I made the wrong decision. And from previous videos, I didn't really get a whole lot of that. I heard like, oh, burning of the eyes, but I didn't know how bad and how long it was gonna stay. After about 4 hours though, as soon as I opened my eyes, after that I tried to open them, and all the pain was gone. So I had completely no pain, no burning, nothing. And they say stay away from TV and phones. Of course you want to try it out. So I would glance at my TV and my phone. My friend came over to visit me, and I wore my little Lasik goggle glasses for the rest of the night, and I wore them to bed too because you don't want to touch your eyes. When I went in for my checkup though, most people are 20/20 at this point. I wasn't. My right eye was 20/20, my left eye was a bit slower, and he actually told me that it's normal, but mine's actually below normal. So that freaked me out because it's like, is it normal or is it not? So I thought that I would even have to go in for a second surgery. He said, come back in a week so we can check your eye. So at this point, it just felt like there was, in my left eye, that there was a hair that I couldn't get out. So he checked, there's no hair or anything. So I came back in a week, and a week my vision did get a bit better, but then he said, come back in a month as well. So at this point, I'm using my drops, my eye drops, once every hour, trying to, and then after the week appointment I tried to go to every 3 hours. So you're just using like just the little drops that they give you, the little saline drops. But I found that nothing was helping after the month checkup. So I went for the month checkup. I noticed I'm still using drops every 3 hours at work, especially because I do work an office job staring at a computer. So I did my drops, and I could not bear it. It felt like all the time my eyes had Tabasco in it, burning, just like I would do my makeup, I would go to work or I would go out, and all of a sudden, like, it just felt like something was burning in my eye, and my eye would just pour out water. I would have to rub it right away or take water on a paper towel and rub my eye with it. And you're not supposed to rub your eye, but that's the only thing that helped. So that sucks. So I try to avoid makeup for the first month. After my month I went in, she said both my eyes are now 20/20, which was nice to hear. But she said the dryness in my eyes would probably never stop, which I didn't know. She said, oh yeah, I got it too, and I'm on drops for the rest of my life. And I thought that, like, the way that they made it sound at first was, oh, you'll be off of drops within a month and then you won't need drops anymore. Well, not for me. I'm still using drops 9 months later. I found that no drops helped except for one called Hylo Gel. You can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart, at any pharmacy. It's around $50, but you get, I think it was 300 drops, and before I was going through them monthly, but now I'm only using it in the morning. I still find that I can't see as great near the end of the day or being on the computer. I also wear blue light blocking glasses when I'm on my computer all day, because I do find that that helps eye strain and headaches and blurriness. So I still am dealing with all these little side effects. I don't know if I would have still got LASIK if I could go back, just because I feel like wearing contacts or glasses, I could see better, because in the morning I wake up, I can see great, but then near the end of the day, all the dryness and all the factors, I can't see good anymore. So it's almost like a hit or miss. Half of the days I wish I didn't get it, half the days I do wish I got it. So I just wish that I knew more about it, maybe, because people normally say they like it or they don't, whereas I'm on the fence about it, and I'm on these drops forever. Now I use them, like I said, once in the morning, sometimes at night, but in the morning I can't even open my eyes without these drops. Like, my eyes are sealed shut, and they're like sticky. Like, when if I have to go to the washroom in the middle of the night or get up, I have to like feel my way around almost, unless I put drops in, because it's like saran wrap you're looking through, and it just feels super gross to close your eyes. And I kind of miss glasses sometimes. I never thought I would say that or want that, but I do. But if you're thinking of getting it, make sure you get these Hylo Gel drops. They might recommend it to you too, but my stepmom has LASIK as well, and she said those are the only drops that helped, but she had a lot more bad side effects than I have. And yeah, I guess I will tell you what I had before. So my prescription wasn't bad. It was just that I had an astigmatism, which made it so I can't see very well. So my right eye, I was negative 1.50, and my left eye, I was negative 1.25. So not bad, but with an astigmatism, again, it's different because I guess my eye is shaped a different way than everybody else's. It's oval instead of round, so that's why I can't see certain lights and see certain things properly. So that's why I decided to get it. And if I could go back, I might not have, just because I only have good vision half the time. So if you're going for a lifetime, and then also being on the computer all day, like, it just kills my eyes by the end of the day. I have such dry eyes, you're forgetting to blink, and I just don't know if I would have got it. So this is just my experience on LASIK. I'm hoping in another year it will be better. I go for another checkup a year after. So around December, I'll go in for my other checkup and hopefully they say I'm still 20/20 because that would be nice. But some days I feel like I'm not. And this eye, I started to have a tiny bit of pain in it like a month ago, and then I'm just noticing that it's like a little bit fuzzy once in a while. So I don't know if that's just dryness and I should use more drops instead of just once a day. I also find that I have floaters now, so I can look at the sun. I've never noticed this before. I could have had it before, but I look at the sun now and I see like little black blobs and squiggles everywhere. So I feel like that's a side effect of LASIK, which I did ask them about in my thing, in my consult, but they did say, oh yeah, everybody has them and oh, it's completely normal. But I was researching after that a lot of people don't have them before and they have them now. And I know you can get them with age as well, but it's just they appeared after my LASIK. So you also get with the place I went to, you get a free touch-up. So say down the road I need LASIK again, I can go in and I can get the surgery for free. I heard that if you ever get pregnant that your eyes can change too, so just a heads up with that. And I probably won't use my free touch-up even if my eyes go a different way, unless I can't use contacts or glasses, because after my eyes being this dry, I can't imagine like what they would be like if I had to do this surgery again. So this is my experience and I hope you guys like my videos. And yeah, I wish I did this line better in my hair, but going to look at dirt bikes today, super excited. Never rode one, but might buy one today because they look super fun and I'm hoping that I don't wipe out or anything like that. So I will post another video hopefully next week, and thanks so much for watching.